if Islam fights Ilia, I mean, I think there's definitely a size difference. I think Ilia is a lot smaller than Islam. Islam is a big lightweight, a tall lightweight, and he's good in every area. However, Ilia's definitely got the edge in the striking department, and Ilia is very, very, very patient. Now, if he's able to not get taken down and he's able to just patiently break down Islam with those big shots that he lands, the big punches that he lands, it's going to be a good night for Ilia. But I think if Islam gets his hands on him and gets him taken down, I mean, grappling with 145-pounders is a lot different than grappling with Islam, who is one of the best grapplers that we've seen in a very long time. He's strong. He's great at doing damage and getting good positions. I'd have to give the edge to Islam just by size, by strength of schedule thus far and defending the belt, but I wouldn't count Ilia out.
Do you think he has the tools to beat Islam if they do fight or when they fight?
Of course he does. Yeah, he has the tools. It's keep it on the feet, dictate the range, and keep Makhachev on his heels. If you keep a wrestler on his heels, it's hard for them to time the shot. Never in wrestling, in the pure sport of wrestling, are you to be moving back. If you're moving back, the point usually gets scored for the other guy. It's not part of the fundamentals of grappling to be moving back. You want to be moving forward. So if you keep Makhachev moving back with a good striking defense and he's able to stuff a couple of the takedowns, I think he can get the momentum going in his favor and gives himself a really good chance at it.
If Ilia is coming into the division, I honestly think he's the most deserving, but I don't think Makhachev and his team right now want to give a shot to another 45er. I think they feel like they did it twice. That's enough, you know. Now they want contenders, and at the same time, but Makhachev also wants to fight new guys, so it's kind of one of those things where you're stuck because you have a new opponent, but he's a former 45er, and you're like, I don't want to fight another 45er. So it's a weird spot to be in.
That's so crazy. It's vacated. Islam vacated the lightweight title.
Ilia did.
What's he doing?
No, Ilia vacated.
Ilia vacated the featherweight. So
Yeah,
Ilia can go chase after
Islam. Yeah, Islam did not vacate the title.
Okay, I mixed that up. My bad.
It's all good. Maybe you thought I was speaking Chinese. It's all good.
Anyways, Ilia versus Islam is a really cool fight. Ilia's been great. The people of Spain and versus the people of Russia. We know there's two really big support systems there. That's a great fight.
For Ilia now getting into the lightweight division, do you think he finds a lot of success in your division?
Yeah, I mean, look at his skill set. He could do it all, and he doesn't seem to be that small at 55. I know the one fight he had at 155 was where he was basically in the most danger he's ever been, but I think he'll have success at 155. I do. I'm interested to see how well he'll do against the better wrestlers, the guys who keep shooting and don't mind, don't get tired from trying to take you down.
I understand why Islam wouldn't want it, right? He wants to fight legit contenders, and he's had like featherweights, ex-featherweights, late notice guys, replacements. He wants to sort of solidify his title reign, but probably is no bigger fight than Ilia, right? If he goes and batters Ilia, it looks pretty good.
Do you think he beats Ilia?
These guys, I don't know. To be honest, I've ruled him out a few. Oh, we're gonna get run. Hello.
About to get ran over. Sorry. My bad.
I don't know. Every time I've ruled him out, he proves me wrong. So I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, like I say, I think Islam wins and he gets ironed out. So
how do you think he would do against Islam?
I mean, if he can stop the takedowns, I think his boxing is better than Islam's. I think he's a bigger puncher. Yeah. Islam's technique is getting a lot better on the feet. He's kind of crafty and elusive. When I fought him, he fought at a weird range, but I think the size difference is just too much, I believe.
Of all the things that Ilia has accomplished, I think it would be a disservice to risk him losing to somebody else, even though I still think he will give a great fight to whoever. But it's like, this is the most compelling fight that I think you can make right now, especially if you're not going to give an automatic redo for Arnold Allen.
But would Ilia pose a huge risk for Islam? Like, do you think he would be the toughest test for Islam at 155 right now?
Well, the first fight with Volk Volk gave him a big surprise, arguably even won the fight. I watched that fight probably 5 times, and I go back and forth. I'm like, I just felt like Volk won, but I'm not a judge. I don't know if that's biased because I just was hoping for the underdog to win. But just based on what I was watching, I thought Volk did enough to get it 3-2 or maybe even a draw. With that said, I think Ilia Topuria has beaten some of the greatest in unreal fashion, and I think that's undisputable to anybody. And he can wrestle. He doesn't need to do like Volk. Volk's never actually wrestled like traditionally to have that base. Ilia actually has that, even though it was Greco. He has really good jiu-jitsu. It's a very compelling fight. From a stylistic approach, it's just like, well, what does Islam do other than just being the bigger guy? And I think with that, the last time he fought a smaller dude, on the first time, it was a very tough fight with Volkanovski. And I feel it's hard because then if he beats him, then I know people are going to say you beat a featherweight. So that's a little unfair. So it's tough. It's going to be a great fight nonetheless, but I do hope they make the Ilia fight.